I can't undo it.
I know. It's okay.
I can reload it, but
No, it's okay. That's not what I was upset about.
huh?
I was upset that you could have just pressed number one. Anyway, yeah, we're playing Final Fantasy.
Which one?
The one with the obnoxious laugh.
Which one?
There's more than one with an obnoxious laugh?
Depending, yeah.
Listen to my story.
Oh,
The one with Titus?
his name's not Titus.
Maybe our last chance.
Who the fuck is that then?
His name is Titus.
Oh my fucking god!
Actually, I think it's supposed to be in Titus, but I call him Titus. I like Titus better. Everyone, because if you play Duodicius, whatever.
Okay.
They name him, they name drop him, and it's Titus, and I'm just like, that doesn't sound good. I prefer Titus.
I'm sorry, that like saying Titus.
You said Titus. You
Yeah.
said Titus.
Yeah. Like the tide.
Yes. But for whatever reason, I think his name is actually Titus, and I don't know why. Ghost boy.
Just a ghost boy.
Ghost boy. Ghosty googles. Okay. So how familiar are you with this version of Final Fantasy?
I have played X. I remember getting to like a weird fighting arena and playing as a Pain. And like,
So you played, okay, Fight Arena with Pain.
yeah. And I don't remember much else from the game because my brain was like a child. I remember a lot of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 for some reason, but not this one. But I know I played this one.
So, X2, there was a fighting arena with Pain? Or was that Kingdom Hearts?
No, Pain's not in Kingdom Hearts. I know it's in this game.
I think it was just Riku and Yona. Pain might have been in the sequels.
Yeah, fair.
I can't, because they're the little fairy things, so.
That's also fair.
Of course.
They weren't actually their characters, so.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat? Got it.
I don't know how important that was, because technically, there are sort of important things there.
Right.
Because, for instance, if you don't score a goal, like if you don't win,
Hey, I got a game to play. Maybe tonight, we can't tonight. But I mean tomorrow. Promise.
I remember doing what my friend dubbed the asshole route, where I kept none of my promises. Not a single fucking one. And they were so mad at me. They're like, that changes the story. I'm like, yes, to make you be an asshole.
I mean, you can't do much to change the story. You can't do.
I know, so I
It
just...
doesn't really change the story. It just
Exactly!
It doesn't change anything, really. It just changes their perspective on you. That's it.
The asshole route.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Jeff gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanara says to to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jet all night.
That's a weird way to spell that name.
Talked so much.
Jet?
It had a CH in it.
Yeah, because it's Jets. Jets.
Anyway,
I know, but
It's a weird name.
Jack.
World Cup
Yeah.
tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Aves from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Aves. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Now that is a hint. Not really a hint. It's more of a thing later when you're trying to get what's his fucking name? Waka. When you need to score, you need to do it right in order to get the perfect shot
Make way,
for
make
it,
way.
because there's like a thing for it.
Coming
And then
through,
Waka,
sorry.
if you do not beat the fucking goddamn thing,
I'm gonna be late.
you do not get his master weapon, which is actually pretty cool. I love this shot. This is one of the best shots in the game. You know what's hilarious? It's not really hilarious, but a really cool thing. You know what? This song is the theme song of Jet.
Okay.
It's one of the reasons why it starts with this theme song and ends with this theme song. So it's his father's theme song.
Okay. So I know, like, not a lot of Final Fantasies are actually, like, connected. They're just...
Yeah, usually when it has like 2 in the title, it's connected.
But most of the, like,
the other
so, like,
time, it's
let's
not.
say, like, somebody was like, oh, how's this connected to the cloud? You'd be like, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's not connected to Cloud. It's not connected to
Midgar or any of that.
Midgar or anything like that.
This is its own, like, planet,
Yeah.
then?
Yeah, it's his own like universe.
Oh.
So there's a bit of theory of crafting with the fact that,
Like, a lot of the games still have, like, Moogles throughout the game.
well, it's the concept of like multi-dimensional theory, where it's
Oh, so, like-
different dimensions, but the same
So, like,
gods and goddesses and stuff like that.
So, like, like, in one timeline, this might have been Midgar with Cloud, but here it's, like, whatever the name of the city is with Titus.
Yeah, because X2 has the spheres. In Final Fantasy VII, the spheres are used as magic to hold, like, basically magic.
Yeah,
to hold magic.
The same thing that Tifa uses.
Yeah. And X2, it's used to hold data. So it's like memories and data. So it's the same concept. The sphere grids are actually one of my most favorite types of understanding. Because it's not just holding data, it's holding memories.
Okay.
It holds the memories of the person that priorly had the sphere.
Okay. So that's why some of the, like, monsters can be the same. Like, you'll run into a chocobo even though it's, like, a different world, universe, whatever.
Oh yeah, no. Chocobos has been Final Fantasy. It's been a Final Fantasy thing since the get-go. It's their poster boy essentially for Final Fantasy. That in the mix.
Orin! What are you doing here? What are you talking about?
I will try my best.
So like,
I can't get a perfect run, but I'll try
no,
my
no,
best.
no, it's okay. I don't want you to. So like a lot of people that I've talked to, like Orin there,
Yep.
I think he's actually like connected to Vincent Valentine. Like in your logic, like let's say this was like an alternate universe, he is the Vincent of this universe.
Kind of.
Don't cry.
I don't know how I'd feel if I saw like a kid just appear behind me. Don't cry.
Or complete time stop, and that happened.
I think I fucking like got a concussion or some shit.
Hey, wait. Hey, not this way.
Sin is one of the best end bosses you could possibly have for world ending. Mm-hmm. Because all of his abilities, all of what he can do, everything, he is in Pinmeat. There is no winning.
Because there will always be sin.
Yeah. 'Cause the thing
Sort
about
of like how very technically there's no winning in Kingdom Hearts because wherever there's light, there is dark.
well, think about it this way. He created one creature, and that created basically a couple hundred. So now he has like an army of monsters at his disposal, and he has magic and all these things that is basically impossible for you to fight against. In my personal opinion, that is a great way of expressing how
Overwhelming.
he is. Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of overwhelming like end creatures, but sometimes they don't hit the nail on the head. There's a lot of them that feel good, but they don't like hold a candle to a lot of.
I will say I remember like fighting Sin and being like that was almost as hard as Sephiroth.
Well, yeah. The original. Okay.
Like I'm actually shocked more people don't talk about how hard of a fucking boss he is.
Well, it's because of how like if you know how to play RPGs, they have little like hints and little things like that, and you can you essentially.
After all, cut the ones that matter and run.
Okay. So, like this, for instance, it's telling you that there are going to be story like oriented fights that tell you to go forward or tell you to interact with something because at some point it's just going to become overwhelming. I like this because in most RPGs there's a sense of like less urgency in combat. And it's not bad, but there's also downsides to the urgencies too.
Okay.
Because let's say for instance, you're brand new baby and you never played RPGs before,
Yes.
and you're just like you're freaking out because there's so many enemies and you're not really paying attention to the things that matter.
Some can't wait to die.
Overdrive. Bush roll. Okay.
Okay.
Ah,
Jesus.
I only got half of that. Oh well. This one has an overdrive. Basically, it's your limit break.
Where it's almost like follow the buttons.
Well, it's a limit break, but each
Okay.
one has their own variation of limit break.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, like for instance, Titus is click the one that in the middle. Auron, he's follow the buttons. Waka, he's a gamble. He has a gamble system. So it's like try to do a combo for the
Right.
things, and based on what you get like a certain element. Um, do not worry about that. That's gravity, and this is atypical in most Final Fantasies, but I like it in a lot in this and X2 the most because it follows such a great way of doing it. Basically, the uh, the ability cuts 1/4 of your entire HP. It can only cut 1/4. So, if you're constantly trying to heal, you're just wasting your HP potions. Don't bother to swing. So, it's one of the things I kind of miss about Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, Rebirth. There's a new one. The new one, it kind of does that from what I've seen, but not completely. A lot of it is just level grinding,
Okay, that's good to know at least.
which I don't mind. I just feel like it's lost its kind of thing. I will create a new one. As you can say, I haven't played this game since fucking 2018. When I said I hadn't played this for years, I mean this. I have not played this for years.
What are you laughing at, old man? Alright, let's get out of here. Huh? Give me a break, man.
Can I do it now? No, I can't do it now. Okay. We're waiting to start to flicker, so I'm going to do power break. Kill him. Can I do it yet? Nope. Alright, I have to smack them until they tell me to hit that fucking electrical thingy.
This could be bad.
Thank you.
Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
There you are. Kill it first. Go for that. Alright, new draft. Let's draft. Okay. We'll put that. So close. I might just whack it twice and get it done with. There you go. making sure the guy that was faster than me wasn't going to fucking hit me. What about the creatures behind you and everything else? Fuck it.
Oh boy.
Excuse you.
I'm sorry. Holy shit, that looks so pretty. Really weird, but like pretty.
Space butthole? The space butthole?
The space butthole.
Yes, the space butthole.
This is it.
See, I thought it was like churning clouds, but I guess it's a space butthole.
Well, it's not clouds. That's all flesh. That's flesh.
What the fuck is it moving so much?
It's sin.
Uh-huh. So is the sin lust? Since it's a space butthole?
No. Sin is just the sin of man. It just indicates the sin of man. It's not motion or anything like that. It's just the sin of man. Mm-hmm. That's what sin
Such
is.
as lust.
No. It's how they explain it. Okay. I'm floating into nothingness. But how they explain it is that it's basically a sin that humans committed and the world essentially cast on us because we could not. We needed to stop.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
As much as people make fun of this story, and it's more of the cuts because of how it is. It's an older game, so a lot of the cuts feel weird.
Yeah. I know they will never do it because, like, nobody cares about them anymore, but I really wish, like, they would remaster / like, remake, like, 1 through 6 of Final Fantasy.
1 through 6?
Yeah. Because America, I don't think, got, like, the original 3. Like, the 3 we got was technically, like, 4 or some shit.
No, 1 was originally 2.
Thank you.
Oof. Okay, cinematic first, and then I can talk. Okay. Oh wait, swim. Okay. 1 was originally 2, and then if I remember correctly, 2 became so popular that they put out 1, which was ended up being 2 in America,
Okay, so 1 second.
and then 3, 4, and 5 and 6 were all supposed to be the same thing.
4 is the one that we have not seen in America at all, ever.
What was 4?
So, Final Fantasy 1, as you said, was like released in Japan. They never released it here. They released 2 here as 1 and released 1 as 2.
Yeah.
Then we got the 3rd one as 3. And then we released pretty much everyone after that, like as the numbers they were released in Japan, meaning we never got number 4.
What was 4? That doesn't answer my question. What was 4?
Give me a dickhead. 5 was Legend of the Crystal.
Save.
Mana's actually part of the fucking...
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not a big part, so don't look into it, but yeah. Chest. Hot wash on.
Okay, so what they did was combine, wait, that makes no sense. So,
That's fine.
from what I'm understanding, yeah, okay, so Final Fantasy 1 and 2 were combined into one game for America's release. And pretty much that's why. But 4 still technically never came here at all.
What was 4?
Final Fantasy 4. Had Cecil, Dark Knight as a French bullet. It didn't have a name, it was just 4.
Katie, that didn't come to America.
It's still saying it didn't.
What was the name? What was the name of the main character?
That's what I'm looking for. Oh, it's called Final Fantasy Active Time.
What was the name of the main character?
Listen, I'm still looking for that one.
Because 4 is my favorite.
Again, 4 in America is not 4 from Japan.
Then I'm telling you to look it up, you ding-donger.
Yes.
You ding-donger. Boss.
Okay, so the 4 that was made in Japan begins with Damsian and Eblin. Those are fucking weird names. Which were localized into Cecil and Rosa. And was pretty much about
I used my high potion. My shit. Damn.
a second moon leaving the planet's orbit and causing a catastrophe because the planet got used to having a second moon. Like,
That was 4. In America, that was 4.
it wasn't released as 4 in America. Like, at all. The one that was released as 4 in America, one second.
Cecil was literally a Dark Knight that turned into a Paladin.
No, okay, so... Again,
Okay.
4 had 2 parts. We only got the second part, not
No, we
the
got
first.
we got the second one. The second one is awful. It became 2 games.
No, that's what I'm saying. The second part we got, the reason everyone says it's awful is it was the start of the story. So they basically released them in reverse.
No, it was.
They made the part about the moon being destroyed before they made the other story, Liam. That's supposed to be the start of 4. Like, they basically, like, from what I'm reading, released it backwards.
Okay. Okay. On our adventure we go.
Most Americans know Final Fantasy IV as Final Fantasy II, and played Final Fantasy II as Final Fantasy... Wait, how many fucking came out in Japan before they brought them over here then?
Kitty, you have to understand that most games in Japan, they, when it came to sequels at least, they fucked up the sequels so bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy was never, and again, it wasn't sequels, so.
Well, the reason they called it Final Fantasy is the developers really thought it was their last chance at making a game.
I know, sorry, I know. Okay. Save. Ugh, shouldn't have used that high potion, I'm an idiot. Oh well. I will get a chance at another one. The remains of campfire with a blunt.
Never
With tinder, you
finds
can
one
start
again.
another fire here. Okay. Huh. Same. What did I got? Okay. Things are happening to me. Oh, is that? I see you. I think I see you. Nope. That's not it. That's not a chest. I thought that was a chest. It looked like a chest. Where we came from. So, somewhere over here. Do I just do that? I don't think I did. There was a chest over here. Maybe we have to fight them and then there's a chest. Stop talking to me. There's a chest. I'm a dummy. Hi, Pokemon. Give me 1 second.
Are you gonna eat your food?
Where's my food? Where's my food? I don't see it. In there. Okay. Now that I have all the necessary things, time to get ambushed. Oh wait, I don't have the necessary things. I need a flint. I forgot. Cause I have the weed. I just need the.
So it's like Dark Souls, you start a fire right before you get your fucking shit wrecked.
Well, the thing is that your lovely dumbass is cold. So.
I know, but I like making that comparison.
Flint. Randomly in a drawer. Fuck it. Let's not talk about how ridiculous that is. Now, save again. There'll be a lot of saving. Get used to it.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
Get your shirt wrecked.
Oh no, they're not the problem. They're kind of the problem, but not the problem. Not fully.
Give me a break.
I don't think you're allowed to start leveling until later. So a lot of it's just gonna be hitting back and forth until I start getting abilities. Heal. Can't remember how much. Okay, to 1. Not bad. Okay. So one more healing potion out of me. This is what I kind of miss in the like what's it called? Turn-based in the system where it's like it's a field and you're kind of like looking and panning around the field. You don't really get that a lot when it comes to art and well, when it comes to turn-based, and turn-based games are very low nowadays, anyways.
You on my side? Cool.
Using grenades. Certain items like grenades have special effects when used that can only be used during battle by selected special abilities. Meaning Yuna. Oh, I mean, Riku. Technically, it's Riku's gear shit, so you can technically go into her stuff and use her shit. Oops. Oh, stop. Nope. Yay! Titan's got 1 level. An ability sphere, too. Go.
No, you can get. Fucking here you go.
That was close. Hey, let me go.
I think you can learn their language in this one too. It's just harder. Because in Final Fantasy X2, you can actually learn Albed, which is cool. I just can't remember you can learn it in this one. I think you can, but you have to like do certain things. Where in X2 you get them from chests. I think it's like a for X. I think it's a bonus thing for when you beat the game.
Liam,
That hurts.
look at this cool ass fucking Halloween costume. I was spending like 5 minutes being like, how? Where? Where legs? Oh, ADHD.
Hey, nurse.
What?
A bit.
Oh yeah, they have their
Okay.
own language.
Yes.
It's the people Waka's a racist against.
Tui hokabay. I said I don't understand.
Ben! I said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
And be safe. Thank you.
Don't let him save. Crash. Burn.
Well, the problem with that is that I did. Oh, bad. Yeah, I know. I know what the letter A means. Yay.
God, I love you.
Some kind of crane? All right. You don't have to shout.
I think I obtained the 3 potions. Yeah. Okay.
Almost forgot.
Using dress fairs, yes. I know how to use it. It's okay. I know. Yes. 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 I know. Yes.
Are you sure you know though?
Yes. Now,
You know?
wait, the more, if I was the more complex one, the expert one, they changed the entire grid altogether. This one, they basically, the grid is all smushed together, so every single thing, like all the way down to Tidus's, to Yuna's, to Waka's, all of it is one giant grid.
Jesus.
So you can literally get all the characters to get every single one.
Okay.
It's how you get like them to max health and max damage
Yeah.
and everything.
Basically, you unlock the health branch, you get max health. You unlock the fucking...
No, not exactly, but it's kind of like that, yeah. So each one is kind of like distributed based on what's the word?
Sex appeal?
No, job. So like for instance,
Master Ancient Ruins Weapon needs us. It's not active now.
Highness is a warrior.
We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
And Riku, for instance, she's a thief.
Yeah.
So she has health, damage, and abilities based on her job.
So, is it just like a normal thing for them to have like infinite fucking lung?
Oh yeah, no. They have weirdly stupid. Now, okay.
Because he was playing that whole sports game in like a fucking water roar.
For story reasons, he is trained. Then he's trained to do that.
Yeah, because of the weird sports game.
Yeah. So.
But it's still like, Jesus fuck.
Yes. No. It is obnoxious. Like they don't give them like breathers or anything. That's the one thing that's just like, oh, that's very not.
Let's just pretend oxygen doesn't exist.
Yeah, to the point where they talk.
What?
They talk in water.
What? Why? What do you mean they talk in the water?
They can talk in water, yeah. Don't you know that? Yeah, no, you can talk in water.
Are they part fish?
They can talk. What does fish have to do with anything?
How does the water not fill their fucking mouths and they drown?
Nah, that's not the problem. The problem is how can they understand each other in the water?
The second they open their mouths, it should fill their mouths and they be unable to get any sound out. No!
Nah, that's not physics. That's not the physics of Final Fantasy.
I hate it.
I'm going to show you the majesty of his understanding of technology.
Sure. Oh god, is this gonna... He fucking hammers it with his wrist like a monkey.
Yes. That's his level of intelligence when it comes to technology. Smash it until it works.
But you want to know what one of my favorite online arguments is about this fucking game? As I lightly alluded to earlier, like, oh man, it's the people Waka's racist against. Like,
I mean, yeah.
people will say, oh no, everyone's racist against Waka, and it's like, no, he's the racist.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna say this right now. Obed are not. It's like okay. It's like
even Riku,
Germany.
I think, brings it up, right?
Let's say, for instance, Germany was still the Nazi regime. The people are not evil. The government
I know,
was.
but like, I didn't say evil. I said racist.
Well, the thing is that the thing with Obed is that they do the taboo. They do what
But like, even
everyone in
Riku
the
brings
world.
it up like to him. She's just like,
Well,
I am one of them, and you're not like this to me.
Well, it's because they didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know. The only reason Albed, who's an Albed or not is because of their eyes, and they don't bring it up. First off, they don't bring that up in fucking
this one, yeah, but
and two. But she has crazy ass eyes. She has spirals in her eye. Her eyes are spirals.
Riku?
Yeah.
Huh.
Albeds have spirals for their eyes.
So they're trying to cause the world to go to nothing.
No. It's just the world had a taboo where you don't use technology. Technology is evil because sin was born from the overuse of technology, or at least that's what they think. So, Albed are a strict people that use technology to aid them in.
Also, I know it's part of her suit, but the fact that that's like really close to flesh tone, Jesus, God, that.
No, they did it on purpose. It's complete booty cheeks. No, they know.
Complete booty cheeks. Thank you, Liam.
That strap is unnecessary. They know.
They could have made it a different color. They chose flesh.
It's not just the color; it's the strap in between your crotch. It's not even anything.
Oh, a giant squid?
No,
Oh,
it's a little cooler than that.
it's cooler than a giant squid?
Yeah. You would have saw it if you were paying attention.
I was paying attention. It looked like a giant squid.
No. And that's not what I'm saying.
Oh!
This is technically the squid, yes.
Yes!
I will say that. This is the squid. It's
sort of like a nautilus.
It
It has a shell and shit.
Yeah, because it's technically not a squid because it has a shell.
I mean, it's from the same family.
Well, I don't.
Cool as shit, though.
I don't know the exact.
Arthropod?
Yeah, I think it's an arthropod. So
I think that's what it's called for squid, octopus, and nautilus.
I can't remember. Out of rage, fuck you. Trigger command, yeah. Oh yeah, this one has trigger commands. If you're not familiar with the trigger commands, this is because this is the only game in the series that has ever had trigger commands ever. It's actually pretty cool though. Essentially, you can move around in the battlefield.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why, in my personal opinion, they should have kept this fucking shit in the game, and Do that. Rest. Stand by. Rest. The reason why I like it so much is because you can do different things in it, and it makes it so much more cooler. Because it makes the environment basically fight you, and I like that. Because
Understandable.
when this is just the first iteration, and when you get to the more complex stuff, it gets fucking cool. And you have to be very, very careful with it because like there are certain things that are less like they'll kick your fucking ass if you're not careful. They'll flat out just rip you apart.
Okay.
Let's potion up. 50 won't help. Nope. Not special.
Oh, cephalopods.
Cephalopods?
Cephalopods. That's what squid, nautilus, octopus are. Cephalopods. Cephalopod. I still like how the enemy looks. That's cool as shit.
Yep, and they are turd nuggets. This is the only one in the game, I believe. He's a mini boss. Technically, he's not even a boss. Oops, should have fucking stole. Okay, he's dead. But I mean, this is just the first like iterations of different things that can happen. I believe there's a boss that's also underwater, where you have to he goes up and down, so you have to be careful. Like the reasoning behind the Al Bhed is actually very sound. It's very touching. Why they want technology, but it goes against Waka and everything he believes in simply because his brother was killed by an Al Bhed. So he's that way because of that. He basically full on went into a religion that flat out hates all technology, and the Al Bhed are nothing but technology, trying to use the old technology to better their lives. So it's not criminal to say that he's.
It's sort of like being like, oh, hey, like, imagine if it was the reverse and the whole story was like, oh, being religious isn't criminal, and like the one civilization that was like, hey, we're like this religion, even though like Catholic, and like and it's like, oh, you're evil because you're Catholic. They're not evil because they're Catholic.
Yeah, it's just like the thing is that there's
Like,
some understanding like
horrible things that religion has done. That doesn't mean the whole religion is evil.
I mean, yeah, but there is some sound logic to the fact that when a giant whale beast comes forth because we use technology because we weren't good and we weren't paying attention, there is some sound logic to where maybe we should be careful and not.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Because that's the thing, is that he has his reasons why. Is it good reasons to be it? Not exactly, but you at least understand him. And that's the thing. That's the important thing about it. Airship. I understood that word.
So, I'm assuming right now that they didn't actually say the word airship. You're starting to understand their language, correct? That's what's happening?
Kinda.
I love games that do that shit.
How it works is that you have to pick up Albed Lingo, and you can either pick it up through them constantly interacting with them, I believe, and through the manuscripts.
Yeah. Also, Liam, I wanted to bring something by you. So, I was thinking, one, because of Spooky Season 2, because I love the game, that we play Undertale. I play a whole pacifist route, like, do the whole thing. Because, again, I love that game. And you do a genocide route because you still really like RPGs. Like, you actually like the fighting mechanics, and I think you'd have a fun time in the Undying fight.
You've done that. I've seen you almost do that.
What?
Got so excited to eat something that you fucking choke.
Yes.
It's because you eat too fast.
But what do you think?
I mean, I don't mind. I'm not much. I like the RPG style because I have Undertale. I can easily play it in the genocide run. The thing is that I'm gonna say it. Address the elephant in the room.
So I think you'd like it because there are different. You don't have to outright like kill them. You can talk to them, then kill them. Like there's it's layered.
Well, no, I understand. I'm talking about the player, the people that like Undertale are very rude and kind of mean.
Again, it's more for fun.
I understand. Just be aware of the.
Like,
if people start.
We're literally only gonna do the two routes. I do pacifist. You do genocide.
Okay. I don't mind. I think it's
Because
fun.
one, I really want to see how you handle genocide on dying. Because I think you'd actually be able to handle her. I couldn't beat her. That's the only reason I couldn't continue genocide. Because I was like, oh, if I can't beat her, I can't beat him. Because she's sort of like preemptive fight. But the other reason is like, as I said, like I think you just have a little more fun about it. Because like one of the things I fucking loved doing when I played Genocide twice. The first time I went through Genocide, it was immediately after I pretty much was like, oh hey, I'll start with pacifist and I'll kill one person at a time, beat the whole game. Like, so I only killed Toriel, then I killed like Toriel and like Papyrus, and and I kept going until it was like a genocide, like complete genocide. You know what I mean? And pretty much like killed none of the monsters on the way until whatever, or like until I needed to.
Okay.
And I got to the point where I was like, oh, I have to do this to get Undyne. And I just was like throttled by her. And the second time, I pretty much did a full pacifist into just a straight genocide. And I got to her, and one of my friends was like, oh, hey, you can like edit shit. And I was like, what do you mean you can edit shit? And they're like, they went into my game file and showed me like, hey, this little section here is all of your items. You can make all of the items in there like the best healing items right now, just by putting in like the number 0 instead of the number 9 right there. And I was like, this has to be a lie. This has to be fucked up. Like, and they showed me how it works, and like showed me like, see, no, it's actually in there. Instead of having like a fucking popsicle, you have like a hero sub, which like gives you fucking max health. And I was just like, huh, that's cool. But I feel like I want to beat this without cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating. That's straight up. You're messing with the code.
And they're like, trust me, you'll want to see what happens. And I'm like, okay. So it pretty much gave me slightly like better armor, slightly like pretty much I didn't know how to find, but I knew would have been achievable to grab at the game. Found out later in the game, oh, you get it from a turtle man who's like over there. Whoops, didn't know that at the time though. Gave myself slightly better health items and gave myself like an extra 2 points in defense and attack, because it actually does keep those no matter like what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much went into it, beat her, and I was still like, oh, that didn't feel right. I don't like that. I beat her like that. And he's like, again, just make it to the point you have to make it to. I beat the spider. I beat Metaton, and I got all the way to Sans. And he's just like, I see you've been messing around with a lot more than these people. And I'm like, is he fuck? And my friend was like, yep, he knows you cheated at the game. And I'm like, that's fucking cool! That's fucking cool!
I mean, yeah.
That's so fucking cool!
Yeah, of course it is, but,
I liked it. Like, but then I didn't want to beat him because I'm like, nah, I cheated. Thank you for letting me get to this like little fun shit dialogue, but
I'll get you to Luca.
and I haven't tried Undertale pretty much since because I was like, nah, I cheated.
Would you rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm really excited to try that.
Hmm.
my Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Save. La 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 la. I think the only games of Final Fantasy that I would never want to play again is 13. Or at least Lightning Returns. I don't mind 13 and 13X. I mean 13-2. Lightning Returns sucks so much.
Is it 14 that's the online MMO?
Yes.
Okay.
12 is the one that mimics online MMOs. But it's a good game. A lot of people compare it to why am I? It's a fucking popular goddamn game. I mean, TV series. Mm-hmm. Star Wars. My brain just fucking goddamn
You
died.
forgot Star. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
my brain died completely. Fuck. A lot of people compare it to it because there's a lot of similarities.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkand Apes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
I do find that entire signature of them like going like that,
Walker, coach and captain of the
It's-
brother.
it's just a
What, you hungry?
blitzball thing of be careful. or break a leg. Which is that's very interesting. Because you actually see it in the beginning of the game. All the way over here, check this out. I came here for nothing. I am not going to use a guide. I'm gonna do it all from memory. I remember X2 more.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. Now, it's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with them. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Oh, the laugh.
But you from the Xanarkand days, that was a good one, huh?
That wasn't a
I'm not
laugh.
saying the team never existed
That
yet,
wasn't the laugh.
but you
His
gotta
is also weird, Liam. His is also weird.
Yeah, because they cut it.
Appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
They cut it into words.
Think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just lived life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
On the road again. Okay. Nope. To a new one. We do not need any more files, please. I already have too many. Okay.
Hey, it's this way.
I know it's this way, but things are over here. Dang it. Push. We're skinny dipping with Waka. Okay. You done? You done? Why win? Okay. That does remind me. Sphere grid. I move here and here. And I go there. Use. Light strength, defense, or HP bonus. Okay, yeah. Typically when you have spears, because these are the different spears, right?
Yeah.
Use the ability spears on abilities. Use power spheres on the on strength, defense, or HP, and the mana ones on the mana ones, obviously, and then speed, agility, accuracy, and evasion. Make sure you do that with those ones, simply because You can technically just start shoving them onto anything, and it will work technically. But you need to be careful because it doesn't always work out in your favor. Because I think there is an option in the thing where you can't actually put it on the node, but I'm not entirely sure. I think you can technically smash them all together, or you have to kill specific monsters and get specific spheres. Like there's something about it that I can't remember, but it's a kind of tedious. It's not bad, like horrifically bad, but just like why? I'm getting eaten alive. Alright. Since there's so many fucking people. Right away, just use chair.
Ooh, okay.
Nope, that's not right. I should have looked at the oh. Alright.
Your mama did the Secret Santa.
Yeah.
Who do you want? I'm assuming you'll want your baby sis.
What do you mean?
They
Who did they get?
she let everyone pull a name and pretty much told me the last two names. One of which is your baby sis. The other one is her husband.
You mean my stepfather?
No, your baby sister's husband.
Oh, you shot. Yeah.
Who do you
Oh,
want?
I don't know. God dang you.
Well,
I'll take my baby sis, I guess.
you guess.
Good luck with let's finding a present for her husband.
Liam, I accidentally learned what he really wants. Remember, he mentioned it like 10 times when we were there that we should have brought him fucking cheese.
That's because we're in Wisconsin, damn it.
I know, but that's what he was like. Man, why didn't you bring me some cheese? I didn't know you like cheese. Otherwise, I actually would have. Wait, really? Oh, don't they have that place where it's like a 25-year-old cheese? I'm like, we live 3 blocks away from a place that makes 50-year-old cheese. Cheese, and his wife was just like, sweetie, you can't have a 50-year-old cheese. It'll kill your stomach. They do things to make it safe to eat. Otherwise, they couldn't sell it, woman.
That is not how that went, but sure.
That's basically how it went.
Sure.
That's basically how it went.
Sure it did.
She was just like, no, please, no, no
Sure.
cheese. And he was
Oh
just
my
like,
god. I swear to fucking Christ, if you give him cheese,
you can't stop me. It's cold enough to last.
if you give him cheese and it gets lost in the fucking mail,
Oh, I'd feel so sad. I feel so sad.
I'm skinny dipping with Waka.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Listen, I know it's also like, well, they were trained to, but swimming with shoes on, man, it's,
Be there.
Sora did it.
Listen, you. That doesn't make it less weird.
Sora did it.
They literally just are like, nah, they aren't soaked. They aren't uncomfy. God damn it, Final Fantasy. I know you didn't want fan service for anybody, but goddamn.
What are you talking about? Look at his chest. That's
He
entire.
needs more chest.
That's entire.
More chest.
Our team is gonna rock, eh?
I mean, hell,
More.
you see his underwear.
More.
God damn it.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
Even fucking Walker, who shows like the most out of anyone, censored.
Long as we play our best,
No, we don't need nipples.
we give it
We
up.
don't need nipples.
He
in
has
this.
an
No, we
ab.
don't need nipples.
If I say what's the goal, you say victory. When you play in a blitzball
Listen,
tournament,
you.
you play to
I was
win.
talking about how he just has an ab window and not all the abs.
If it was a woman, then
I'd want it too, god damn it! If not,
then people wouldn't be complaining. You don't need nipples.
sir, if Tifa walked on screen with just like straps hiding her nipples and like something covering her abs, I'd be like, show the abs, you coward! I don't give two shits about the nipples. Show the abs. You can hide the nipples all you want on both genders, but show the goddamn abs.
That's not how it works here.
I know, and it's tragic. Let me have abs. The pecs are lovely. They're fantastic. They're beautiful. Give me abs.
Look at the pixelation.
No, he's the only one that has abs, and it's barely. Oh my god! Right when I say that, the fucking claw freaks out.
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Freaking ding dongers.
I love you.
Come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Oh. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in the village.
Okay.
Be safe, village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
Liam, I could do the dick thing.
All right.
What?
I could ship your brother a deep dish.
Deep dish pizza?
Yeah, they'll ship them all over the country.
Yeah, but Katie, that's gonna be fucked up.
What do you mean? Giving him a pound of cheese covered in tomato sauce that he'll then fucking use to rip ass. Which is half the reason your sister's like, please, no cheese, because he's lactose.
Man, that's like
It'll be great. He'll love that Christmas gift. Your sister will just hate us. He'll love it though.
Jesus.
Quiet.
Oh fuck. It'll be great. What are you talking about? Ugh.
Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Okay. I just have to do a few things. Basic terms. What? Oh, okay. That's the overall like what to do thingies. This is their cat. Look at this cat, Katie.
What the fuck is wrong?
That's a cat. It's a fucking. It has a fin.
That's what I was like, what the fuck?
I think it's just hair, but it looks like it has a fin.
It looks like I had the thing. Why do they look like that?
Because it's different.
I can get him bacon cheese. I can get him...
Oh my fucking god.
What? I can get him goat cheese. I can, get him a
I need to talk to you.
Limburg cheese.
Limburg.
Oh, I think you'd like the Montemore. That's just good. Oh, Asiago cheese. Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna give him cheese that this smells like feet.
oh yeah.
Feet cheese.
I must make your sister suffer.
Feet cheese. You do realize that my sister likes cheese, right?
Listen, you.
You're not gonna make anyone suffer besides the people around them.
Exactly.
Their asses will explode.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Okay. Before.
10 years had passed since Lord Roscoe became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yavin. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us.
You happen to meet every single one of the chosen summoners. Become. It's more of a joke. It's a joke.
Was that we should respect some kind of
God.
great men or something like
You get to meet the Aeons, yes.
Does Shane like spicy?
I don't think as much as me, but yeah.
Well, ask your mama.
How about you ask his wife?
Because unlike you, I like keeping a secret Santa secret!
It's not for
Nope.
her.
No.
It's for
Nope.
him.
No. Even then, no.
Dingus. Talk to the right people. Only sworn guardians may approach the celestial celestial trials. Oh yeah. What was I supposed to do? I was supposed to. I think I was supposed to. Please let score at least one goal. Oh, that's the prize I'm used to. Prayer for random bullshit. Village where I was born is no longer there thanks to sin. Prayer hard and the toxin will certainly release its grasp on you. For all of these you have to do something, just forget what. You're supposed to look at you and remember correctly. Yeah. Before I go any further. Okay. Okay. Where are you? There you are.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch. Take a nap. You look pushed.
Thanks. Think I have to take a nap? Might not have to, but
You could at least go see how they're doing. Can't interfere. It's a rule. What? It's Twilight, it's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Interesting.
Who cares whether he comes back or not? But he might die. Fine, let him. Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
That's the reverse of most stores. Like, I don't want Daddy to go. I love him. Well, if he dies, you can't tell him you love him. But instead, fuck off, old man. If he doesn't come back home, you can't tell him you hate him.
Waka?
True.
you don't understand most children, do you?
I hate Daddy because he's never home.
That's not why. That's not why.
I don't know why he hates his daddy. I just assume.
No. I'm not gonna tell you.
No shit, Sherlock.
Oh, I'm gonna throw a lot about you.
I love you.
Uh-huh. Sure you do.
I do love you. Will you?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really. There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner brings. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Jesus God.
Yep. Cool, but irritating part of Final Fantasy X2. And X. It's less irritating for X than X2. X2 can be very varied,
Yeah.
but this one is just puzzles. You solve a puzzle, you go through it.
Okay. So I think this would be a good stopping point for the stream, but we can pretty much go back immediately, pretty much for YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, so yeah. Bye, YouTube! You press the number 2.
Number 2,